Is it time to buy or sell AST SpaceMobile stock? In this video, we will explore AST SpaceMobile in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 30th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 4th of June, 2025, our system has ranked AST SpaceMobile as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.15. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 62.88% since we first listed AST SpaceMobile as a buy candidate 18 days ago. This translates to an average return of 3.49% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 84.32% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 22.91% to 116.30%. Analyzing the longer term, our 12-month forecast indicates a projected change of 25.45%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 42.26% and positive 43.34% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price range between $26.98 and $66.98. Our latest daily update for AST SpaceMobile includes the headline, AST SpaceMobile Inc. stock price fell more than 5.33% Monday, closing at $46.73. The AST SpaceMobile Inc. stock price decreased by 5.33% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 30th of June, 2025, dropping from $49.36 to $46.73. During that trading session, the stock fluctuated by 9.05%, reaching a low of $46.20 and a high of $50.38. It has seen an increase in 6 out of the last 10 days and is up by 21.79% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume also decreased on the last day, which is generally a positive indicator since volume should align with the stock's movement. On that day, trading volume fell by 18 million shares, with a total of 14 million shares traded for approximately $633,930,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $54.04, while the lowest was $10.17. Currently, the price stands at 13.53%, or $7.31, below the 52-week high of $54.04, which is also the all-time high for the stock. AST SpaceMobile Inc., trading under the symbol ASTS, is making headlines as it announced a significant partnership with Vodafone, establishing their joint venture headquarters in Luxembourg. This collaboration aims to enhance European-wide space-based mobile broadband coverage, marking a pivotal step in the development of a cellular network accessible directly via everyday smartphones. The implications of this venture are substantial, as it positions ASTS within a rapidly evolving telecom landscape, likely driving increased investor interest and potentially influencing stock price positively in the short term. Following recent trading sessions, ASTS shares have seen volatility, closing at approximately $49.36, with a slight decline observed on June 27th. However, prior to that, the stock experienced a notable uptick of 7.4% over the preceding week. This fluctuation indicates a healthy trading environment, supported by recent positive news and strategic company moves, including the reduction of $225 million in debt, which enhances financial flexibility and paves the way for future research and development. Investors are excited about ASTS's unique proposition within the market, as it is pioneering a global satellite network targeting substantial partnerships rather than direct consumer sales. Even with significant trading volume and bullish sentiment, investors must remain cognizant of regulatory, competitive, and execution risks associated with their ambitious model. Overall, while short-term performance may show responsiveness to these strategic partnerships, the long-term outlook will depend on successful execution and market adoption. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 16th of June, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned ASTS a buy grade along with a hold action. On Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer gave ASTS a perform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank rated ASTS as outperform with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned ASTS a buy grade accompanied by a hold action. On Tuesday, the 1st of October, 2024, it was reported that Scotiabank rated ASTS as sector outperform with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to AST SpaceMobile stock. Their assessment indicates a PE ratio categorized as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also marked as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have similarly rated the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for AST SpaceMobile. AST SpaceMobile Inc. stock currently shows a sell signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, a buy signal is present from the long-term average. With the short-term average positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, resulting in a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $49.43. On the other hand, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at about $33.47. A breakthrough of the short-term average would trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average would indicate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged, potentially affecting short-term developments. A sell signal was recorded from a pivot top point on Tuesday, June 24, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 12.19%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as trading volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots indicated a sell signal 5 days ago. Bollinger signaled a buy opportunity 18 days ago. Short-term moving average signaled a sell opportunity 2 days ago. Long-term moving average indicated a buy opportunity 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, a buy signal was noted 19 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, a buy signal was indicated 20 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal was also noted 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, a buy signal was noted 29 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for AST SpaceMobile. AST SpaceMobile Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $45.94. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day with a high level of volatility. The prediction interval from the Bollinger Band indicates that this stock is considered to be very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $4.18 between its high and low, equating to 9%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 8.56%. Before we explore the potential favorable trading levels for AST SpaceMobile, let us first review some essential fundamental data. To begin, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, persistently negative PE ratios might suggest inadequate profitability and could imply risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the forthcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 13th of August, 2025. Analysts estimate a consensus of negative 0.19. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for AST SpaceMobile. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for AST SpaceMobile is at $49.36. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a key level to consider for swing trading. AST SpaceMobile faces its first support level at $45.94. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for AST SpaceMobile from various analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On June 24, 2025, Ronald L. Rubin conducted an insider purchase of 801 shares of Class A common stock. On June 24, 2025, Richard Sarnoff conducted an insider purchase of 801 shares of Class A common stock. On June 24, 2025, Johan Wiberg conducted an insider purchase of 801 shares of Class A common stock. On June 24, 2025, Adriana Cisneros conducted an insider purchase of 801 shares of Class A common stock. On June 24, 2025, Julio A. Torres conducted an insider purchase of 801 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 19.437. In total, insiders acquired 59,082,480 shares and sold 29,367,989 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $44.11, representing a decline of 5.6%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which contributes to a significant level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal triggered by a pivot top that was identified 4 days ago. Is AST SpaceMobile stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for AST SpaceMobile Incorporated stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 1st of July, we anticipate that AST SpaceMobile will open higher by $1.04 and begin trading at $47.77. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.